Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Forgive my appearance in this guided meditation. I know I look like I'm in a video game. I think of this one video game, Call of Duty, where I think if anyone's watching this, they're mothers and they have kids who play Call of Duty. I think it's a psychological truth that it would be more of the men that would be the ones playing the Call of Duty. You know, I think if you have a son, he's 14, he's 17, he's 20, 12, that if you ever walk in, he's playing the game, and it looks like that. I'm one of the guys. Hey, Nico, cousin, with the background and everything. It's not a green screen. That'd be a pretty horrible green screen. I think, Joe, that's a horrible green screen for this meditation, sir. Anyways, this is probably my favorite guided meditation. Obviously, I haven't made it yet, but I think this is going to be my favorite. And I guess a little information on my outfit, which I think is interesting. I'll comment on everything but my necklace, and which excludes my body. I think of Islam, and also there's a factor of it in Jewish religion, of covering the head, and that it's a more of an official thing. And then for my shirt, this reminds me of shamanism. And to give us, after the kind of joke about the real situation I'm in, to bring in a proper vibration, which would be holiness. And understanding that the whole point of archangels is that one thing. So, so let's begin our guided meditation together. The camera's up close. You can't really see my lower half, but I have my hands down near my hara in Japanese. The hara is located, it's the point of interest that's located below the belly button area. And I don't know if you're familiar with the saying, where attention goes, energy flows. So allowing our hands, which are, hopefully we have them, to be at that place of reverence, which is the hara. And allow my words to provide relief for the impulses in us that would want to move. So I'm going to close my eyes and meditate and guide you through with words. So the title of this meditation, guided meditation, approximately 7th or 8th of the 14 archangels, is The Mercy of God. It's real. So as we allow ourselves to be fully alive and working to be fully aware, we are allowing, if I think of, like earlier I had a cup of coffee, and I think of if we had some juice or anything like that around us while we're meditating, to allow that to be with us, but not we're all about it right now. And in that vibration, there's a a a mercy, in the sense that there's a remedy of anxiety in that right now I have my belongings here, and allowing that to be the case. And in that allowance, there becomes a merciful peace. And then as you are, preferably, I guess some people would say only, having yourself in meditation with your eyes closed, with your ears on your head, with your body being still, you can allow your concentration, your attention, to focus on mercy. So once again, reminding you that Dr. Joe Vertino, myself, is a safe, qualified meditation guide. The story I have, as I was younger, I visited Costa Rica, and I was not on my own, but I was an adult, but I was with my chaperones, who would have been my father and my sister, and not my mother. But I mean, obviously, we're still alone in that way, of technically ever since we're born, right? And how you acknowledge rationally life is directly correlated to how much peace you will have in context of that one thing, of, as they have said in contemporary cultures on some things, forever alone, hashtag, said as a joke in context of perhaps failed relationships, to help ease the actual genuine pain that comes from an adverse experience, an unmet expectation or need or desire, or all three. So you, in that place, are providing yourself mercy by having a gentle acquaintance with yourself in aloneness. Now, you've noticed that maybe throughout these guided meditation videos, I do something with my guidance that directs us towards future benefits. Like, if you do this, you will receive this benefit. For this meditation, we're going to mercifully relinquish that trait. I'm making a video, by the way, just so you know. Yes, so.
Cool. Well, that's pretty cool.
So if you are in a place now, which is an inevitability, we're always in some place. I want you to know that I'm here for you. And life is here, even though it may not be for you, so to speak. I think of animals on the earth. You know, a squirrel, even though it's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, is not quite here for you in the same way that humans can be. And I know for certain that I am.
Oh, really? Oh, Chevrolet. Something had to go.
Something that I want to bring up in this, perhaps for some, we can say an experiment of consciousness, in which I am kind of playing the wizard behind the curtain, who is inevitably in a place alone, not with any of you physically, but has some kind of, to say it in a funny way, some kind of mystical power to influence as we hopefully not endure, but rather enjoy this experience together. Simply, it's the end of the sentence. Or rather, there's a dash there. Know that your growth is not always dependent on cause and effect in the sense of action. So your growth is not always dependent. You're moving into a positive, more positive place is not dependent always on you taking action in the sense of achievement. The reasons are found within you for all of the ages. Resonating, my prayer is that you, the recipient of this video, are able to resonate with me, with my spirit. And that as your life simply is about our shared world, God's heart becomes more happy because of that resonance. There need not be a relinquishing of anything, but rather a movement, a moveless movement into the real, which is the mercy, specifically the mercy of God. That at this time, in this space in which we have been in, but it is okay to to forget to forget about time when in meditation, and to forget about what we would have going on outside of us, and simply being attentive but yet still in our body. Allowing the divine I am to simply be recognized. And in that recognition, there's a satisfaction. And may we be reminded now at this point in our life, and that there is nothing wrong with 100% needing healing. Nothing at all. that as we can remember our world that we're in, but simply just leave the rest alone. Our eyes are still closed, our body's still. And even if it isn't, I'm proud of you for putting this on, for watching this. Certainly positive content. A good saying is positive content breeds contentment. And as we mentioned earlier, we went over, like on the road, the relinquishing of the connection between becoming more positive and having it to be involving the external world. We relinquished that. We allowed I allowed that truth to come out. Sometimes in meditation practice, they do this. Reminders that, so what I recommend, as I mentioned, allow yourself to be reminded of the I am, the divine I am. That's all. That's the only reminder you need forever and ever 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 and ever. Amen. As you allow the mercy of God with Archangel Jeremiel to be part of your reality, thus the second half of the title, it's real. You are simply, what a fun term. You're divining to become more like the divine, divining yourself. You're not becoming alone because you already exist. And God is always at that place of desiring to bring you closer to it. There have been so many saints and sages throughout the ages that are all on the same pages. And some of you in your soul, I like to say, might be on the road again, the road of true meditation. As we begin to perhaps like me, at this point in the meditation, allowing yourself to simply have a smile on your face. And leaving the day that's ahead of you there. Meditation is a great aid for an imbalance of hypervigilance. It's a great, great prayer to say for this meditation, being the mercy of God, to say amen over that being relinquished. And something of a statement to provide relief further is know that God knows all of the roles in the world. ROLES, like Rolls Royce, which I think is, what is that, a vehicle, a car to drive in? That God is well aware of every single one of these roles, and all of them are true and serious. And are completely needed. There is no true monastery or church without the true relevant life form in context, which is, as I mentioned earlier, pertains to one thing forever and ever alone, called holiness. Understanding that holiness is the whole train, so to speak, and our shared world and universe is the track. And we are the contents, the precious packages, no matter what, inside of the train. This universal train. We're at 32 minutes now in our meditation. I'm simply going to say, let's do 5 good long breaths, and then begin to open our eyes, so to speak, and end. Uh, ah. So, thank you for tuning in. We are elated, would say the archangels, to be coming to you with Dr. Joseph H. Fertino. Mercy of God that knows no bounds, and that is infallible, and that cannot be harmed, unlike us humans. So, as we allow this meditation to end, go in peace, as they say in church. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll sing a little song here at the end. We're at 36 minutes. A beautiful hymn. Be not afraid. I go before you always. Come follow me, and I will give you rest. Though we pass through the raging waters, in the sea we shall not drown. and amidst the burning hellish flames we shall not be harmed. And if the powers of hell tumult about us, and death is at our side, know that I am with you through it all. Be not afraid. I go before you always. Come, follow me, and I will give you rest. Thank you for helping yourself and humanity by attending this guided meditation with Dr. Joe Vertino.